Hello folks, welcome to the final game of the Senior Boys Regionals. The Lakers taking on the Golden Knights. As you're seeing the starters there, Jake Riley, Tyler Watson, Charlie Gregory, Ryan McElwain, and Colby Claycorn. There are their stats there. And if you just missed the game that just happened, the Eagles won against the Huskies, and they've punched their ticket to wherever one of these teams, whatever team wins this game here, they'll be going there. And it was a pretty 30-point game, roughly. And John Caldwell and Harvey have some history. They've only played once this year. Harvey won by 12. That was in the opening tournament, so these are completely different teams pretty much now. And Harvey did have to beat them 2 years ago to win Harbor Station, and John Caldwell won Harbor Station last year against Samuel de Champlain.
Yeah, definitely a formidable opponent for the Lakers. This should be a good matchup. We'll see what both teams decide to do, considering that both sides are confirmed to make it to regionals, but I'm sure both sides would definitely prefer hosting, and we are going to have Charlie Gregory winning the tip-off.
Claycorn over to McElwain. McElwain starting off the possession here. Cutting over to the right. Looking for that pass into Gregory. He'll shoot for two. Starting off strong. Pass in there to Cohen Petens. He'll put up two.
Quick response to the great play by Ryan McElwain to find Charlie Gregory on that lob.
There will be a call there. Out of bounds, seems. Keeping that inbound, but Cohen Petens picks up that one. Here's Anderson. Caden Petens with the ball. Shot clock ticking down. Shot attempt will go up. Jubei Nickerson, no good.
Something that the Lakers were very strong with in their Heartland game was forcing a strong three-point shooting team to tick down on the shot clock and rush their shot. So it seems they've already started doing this against the Golden Knights.
McElwain for two. And we'll catch that once more. Here's Anderson. Into Cohen Petens. Over to Anderson. Anderson to Evan Jubei Nickerson. That shot clock once again being an issue. Shot up, no good. But the Golden Knights re-stabilize.
And so Ryan McElwain bringing it down for the Lakers, driving in. Gonna stop and get the and one. Bench happy with that one. Gonna go to the line for one. Ryan McElwain with a free throw percentage of 48. So about a perfect 50-50 on whether or not he'll make this. Now, we do have their game against John Caldwell. In that game, he did go 100% from the line, and he's kept it here today, getting that one. 2 for 2 he was in that game. So now we are going to have Caden Petens. He's going to see number 23, Cohen Petens, for the drive-in, picking up 2 for the Golden Knights. Now it's Gregory getting fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2. It is going to be the second already against number 9, Isaac Anderson.
Lakers off with a little bit of a lead. We saw the John Caldwell Golden Knights have a rough go in the first few quarters against FCA. Finally, we're able to take it away. Only a 6-point win against FCA to put themselves here. Charlie's first shot, gonna hit the rim, bounce out. Now, because the Lakers haven't played this team in a while, they're kind of like We have no idea where they sit, what they play like really, and what they're going to play up against this Laker crew. Caden Peaton's on that right side. There's the pass into Dubin Nickerson. Going down with the ball. Jump ball called. Shin with the throw in here for the Golden Knights. Gonna pass over. There's Gillette Sear. Over to Caden Peatons. Over to Shin. He was a deadly three-point shooter against the Eagles. Claycorn gonna create jump ball there. Here's Charlie Gregory. Over to McElwain. Charlie Gregory into Watson. Watson gonna shoot for two. No good. That board's picked up by Gillette Sear.
Great pass by Charlie Gregory to find him on the open drive. Fortunately, Golden Knights were able to get back on defense and stop that.
I'm not sure if he got called in the out of bounds there, as we saw Brett Curtis, coach of the Harvey Lakers, pointing out that it was out of bounds. It did look like out of bounds from up here, but won't be the call. Cohen Peatons over to Shin. Over to Caden Peatons. He'll shoot for three. Off the rim. Watson picks up that board. Over to Jake Riley. Making his way up. Here's Charlie Gregory coming into the paint. 2 points for Charlie Gregory. We'll see that once more. What a beautiful drive there. Caden Peatons leading the play here for the Golden Knights. Bringing it up. Over to Gillette Sear. Going to find Shin. Kai Shin. On that three-point line, over to Cohen Peatons. Cohen Peatons looking to drive into the paint. He'll shoot two. Off the rim. Board picked up by Jake Riley. Over to Charlie Gregory. Find Claycorn on that right wing. In the paint, he'll shoot for two. No good. Board's picked up by Evan Dubé Nickerson. Cohen Peatons driving over to the left. Pass interrupted by Charlie Gregory. Swatted around and McElwain gets his hands on it. Finds Watson under the net with no defender. 2 points. What a beautiful positioning there for Tyler. Doesn't even have to take a moment to think. He just puts it right in.
And a early timeout by the Golden Knights. Definitely head coach Mike Bolio. Looking to address some things with his boys here. 11-4 early on. Lakers with a strong lead. 4 points coming from Charlie Gregory and 5 from Ryan McElwain. So definitely early on, the starters really proven their spot. And last time they played, Ryan did manage to pick up 10 points, under his average of 16 now in the season. On the other hand, Charlie managed to pick up 34 points against them. So definitely that was a very strong game for Charlie last time. Let's see if he can replicate this again.
Now, I will say that sometimes this game, sometimes winning isn't the best option for once, as sometimes the other pool to get to Harbor Station on the other side of sectionals is easier. That being said, I do see both the teams playing pretty intensely, and John Caldwell, even if they might not be too upset if they lose this one, they definitely want to size up Lakers and see if we run our starters at max efficiency, like what's our chance here against their starters. And I know the Lakers definitely aren't going to let a win slip through them like this, so both teams are definitely trying. But this is an elimination match, so it's not as intense as we've seen. But I do think the right to host sectionals is definitely great, especially if you're a senior. Being able to play some of your last games in this gymnasium or in your own gymnasium is definitely good. Here's Caden Peatons over to Cohen Peatons. Pass over to Evan Dubé Nickerson. Caden Peatons cycle the ball over. There's Kai Shin. Back over to Caden Peatons. 7 seconds on that shot clock. Lakers defense has been deadly. He will get a 3-point off, but it's no good. Jake Riley over to Claycorn. Claycorn on that left wing. In the paint, he'll shoot for 2. He's good. Through all the defense. Run that back. What a beautiful cut. Cohen, Petens. Watson. Going into the stands. Will grab possession for the Lakers there. Charlie Gregory gets his hands on it, gonna shoot a 3. He's good. One more time there, just right away. Bang.
Opening up the three-point shooting for the game. First three-pointer for either side, despite John Caldwell's multiple attempts.
Here's Kai Shin. Passing over. Cohen Petens trying to figure out a way to get into this defense. The pass into Evan Dubé-Nickerson. There's 2 points. Might be an and 1 there. It will be. Guilty of that foul is McElwain. His second, from what I'm seeing.
So already 2 players on both sides at 2. Ryan providing both of the fouls for the Lakers, and Isaac Anderson providing both for John Caldwell.
Will fall with the ball. As Griffin Hanna looks to check in here for the Lakers. As we hear the sub call. Jake Riley taking a breather. As Griffin Hanna hops on. There's the throw in. All the way around, gonna find Gillette Sear on that left side now. Caden Peten's gonna try to shoot that 3. He's good. He hit a lot of those 3s as well against the Eagles.
Opening up the three-point shooting for the Knights. He's been going for them, and he finally gets to make one.
Watson's shot goes a little over into Kai Shin. That's the first foul against Evan Dubé-Nickerson. And there will be a timeout call. We'd like to take this time to thank our premium sponsors: Bill Gammon, Black's Grocery and Café, Briggs and Little, David C.A. Williams Renovations, Dr. Dan Fletcher, XL Manufacturing, Harvey High Helpers, Harvey Insurance, Hundredfold Acre Puppies, the Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs, Paul Equipment, your local Devlon and Bobcat heavy equipment dealer, RSEI Consultants Ltd, Scott Pierce at Remax East Coast Elite Realty, and the Station House. Our sponsors help us to improve the viewing experience and get more students involved in these streams. We have multiple levels, and if you're interested, everything in the description below should be able to help you get in contact with us. Thanks a lot to our sponsors, all that you're seeing here, these graphics, these camera angles, everything. That's all thanks to you guys, so we appreciate it a lot. And if you're interested, please just contact us. We would love to hear from you guys. And now, looking at the game, Lakers definitely happy with the lead they've been able to cement for themselves. 7 points, 5 minutes into the first quarter. Doesn't say too much based on how much John Call went back and forth with the Eagles. But the Lakers aren't a team to really give up a big lead. Usually if they can get a lead going, they tend to keep it. Already rolling some subs there. We saw Jake Riley taking a breather as Griffin Hanna stepped on. And we saw Kai Shin step on pretty early for the Golden Knights, so seeing some subs already. We saw Kai Shin, even though he is technically not a starter, play a wonderful game against the Eagles. I think tied or maybe #1 for points for the Golden Knights, putting in multiple 3s. So they're definitely looking for that to come back out. There's the pass off to Gillette Sear, over to Evan Dubé-Nickerson. Looking for that pass. We'll find it with Caden Petens. Over to Kai Shin. Beautiful pass. Open. Caden Petens sinks the 3.
Already too early on for Caden Petens. Definitely a strong three-point shooter, as you've been saying.
Here's Caden Petens once again. Going up on the right side. Will be out of bounds. Might have been off Charlie Gregory there, though. I didn't catch it. I mean, I think it will be based on the throw-in here, being the Knights. Here's Shin. Caden Peaton's on that left wing. Looking to get in. Pass out to Kai Shin. Over to Evan Dubé-Nickerson. It will slip, but the recovery by Gillette Sear. But the shot clock.
Once again, Lakers forcing a shot clock violation. They did that earlier on, however. Yeah, I think it was technically a shot clock violation since it didn't touch the rim. But they are causing rush shots and shot clock violations. Forcing those turnovers is what they shine in. And especially with the Golden Knights' little comeback here, 16-12, only 4 points down. Whatever head coach Mike Bellio said seems to be working.
Nolan Smith off the bench, shoots a three, hits the rim. Board goes to the Golden Knights. Here's Kai Shin. Pass off to Caden Peatons. Caden. Cycling over to Evan Dubé-Nickerson. He'll try to pass in. Charlie Gregory picks up that steal. Over to Claycorn. Claycorn's going to shoot for two. He's good. Kai Shin, pass over. Caden Peaton's going to shoot for two. Off the rim. Looking for that board. Smith will find it. Over to Hannah. Over to Watson now. Watson, fire pass over to Claycorn. Claycorn's going to lose the ball, but be able to re-grab it. We'll try to chuck it in. We'll hit Stone there. As Peatons communicates to his team. Evan Dubé-Nickerson. Over in the drive in by Stone, no good. The board by Gillette Sear. Gets another shot up for the Golden Knights, but a jump ball will be created. And a kick by Stone on the way down. Great job by Watson not getting too upset, but Stone will kick him. Watson will get a shot here. And he hits it, nothing but net. Definitely don't want to be sending Tyler to the line. 57%. So odds have it that he will make the shot. But when it comes to Tyler, either he's not making a lot of them or he's making every single one of them. Cohen Peatons cycling the ball around. There's a three-point attempt by Caden Peatons off the rim. Griffin Hanna picks that one up, but it goes in the hands of Cohen Peatons. He comes in. He'll shoot up two. No good. Looking for that board. Watson coming in from the out of bounds. Gets his hands on the ball, but wasn't able to make it there quick enough. Shot attempt up by Peatons. There you go. Caden Peatons, 3 more points.
3-point shooter. He's been a lot attributing to the Golden Knights. Little catch up here, keeping the game within reach as Charlie Gregory's going to instantly respond.
Bang! What a shot! We'll watch that one more time. No thinking, just shooting, and he makes it. Here's Cohen Peatons. Over to Michael. Passing in. Caden Peatons going to shoot another three. Super close this time. It won't go in. Charlie Gregory on the left side. He's going to look to drive in. Looks like he made a draw and a foul there. Looks like he will. Charlie definitely, the more games he's played this year, the more of a clean player he's became. We saw him get fouled out decent amount last year, but we really haven't seen it much, and he's great at drawing those fouls. Definitely a player that the referees like reffing. And there you go, 2 points.
Already
Gregory.
Quick start for Gregory, 12 points now for him.
Gillette Sear making his way into the paint. Passing over to Michael. He'll draw the foul. Michael Wobe. Wabi sent to the line here. That one's good. On the right side, Smith gonna shoot for two. No good. Gillette Sear picks up that board. Over to Caden Peetons. Over to Kai Shin. He's gonna lose the ball, bouncing around. Hanna looking to create a jump ball, and he will.
Great job by Griffin Hanna, not letting that ball get away from him.
Multiple defenders, or I guess multiple Golden Knights around him, but he sees the opportunity to jump on it. That's that inner football player coming in and makes that jump ball. Here's Smith. Passing over to Claycorn. Claycorn in the paint. His shot will bounce off the rim. Here's Caden Peetons. Kai Shin over to Caden Peetons. Clock is ticking. 4 seconds left. Over to Michael Wabe. No good. I'm not sure if those points are going to count, as Peetons does put up 2 in the last second there. Might have been too late.
Not going to count, I don't think.
As we're seeing the bracket up there. And as we mentioned earlier, FCA did win against Heartland there. Pretty big win. And that will punch their ticket to whoever wins this game. And I will want to shout out everyone helping up here. Michael Breeds, we're on your console. Adeline Albert doing double duty on camera 1 and camera 3. David White on your scoreboard. On camera 2 is Caleb Brewer. And commentating up here with me is Hunter Koleski. This has been a great game so far. Lakers playing great, and I find Charlie Gregory against this team kind of thrives, and he's coming out there making those threes, getting those steals, being able to drive in. We saw last time, as we mentioned before, he dropped 34 points, I want to say. He had 34 points and 15 rebounds. So definitely scary for the Golden Knights to try to shut Charlie down there. We're seeing McElwain, usually one of the star scorers here, kind of take a back seat, and as he was on the bench there for the second half, and let some of the other players kind of get in there and get some more points, and it seems to be working out. At the end of the first quarter for your girls, Southern Victoria is leading 23 to Harvey's 15. That's just the end of the first quarter, though, as these games are pretty much going on at the same time. Pretty similar score to this one, actually.
Except for the only difference is it is reversed.
Yeah.
Like about 1 point off each, like just literally 1 point down.
As we start off here, second quarter. Peetons over to Shin. Over to Gillette Sear. Gillette Sear back over to Kai Shin. He cycles around. Over to Stone. Claycorn gets the steal. Coming in on that right side. Going to shoot for 2. Guilty of the foul, I think.
Yeah, I think he just offensive foul, I believe. Yep. Colby Claycorn's going to pick up his first.
Caden Peetons bring the ball up here. Charlie Greger trying to get in for a steal, but Gillette's here. Make sure he has his hands on it. Over to Peetons. Here's Shin. Passing around. And there will be a call there.
It was a very nice play by Kai Shin and Michael Wube linking up there. Unfortunately, Kai Shin got a little tripped up. Caused the kick ball, I think.
Claycorn going to shoot for 2. Out of bounds. Will be Lakers ball. Charlie Gregory throwing in. Over to Hannah. Finds his way over to Claycorn. Charlie Gregory coming in. Swapped away, but out of bounds.
Big block there from Alex Gillette-Sir. Gillette. Alex Gillette-Sir. Sear.
Gillette-Sear with the ball there. Pass over. There's Stone with the ball. Back over to Caden Petens. Kai Shin on that right wing. Passing inwards. Michael Wabe will shoot but 3. Hits the rim. Griffin Hanna over to Claycorn. They get that board. Pass over to Charlie Gregory already on the other side. He'll shoot for 2. Charlie Gregory confused why there wasn't a foul call there. This kind of was a grab, but they'll let it slide. Here's Stone now. Passing over. Gillette-Sear on that left side. Over to Petens. Petens is going to shoot for 3. He sinks it. That 3-point shooting by Caden Petens is why the Golden Knights are still in this game. Claycorn over to Charlie Gregory. Charlie Gregory going to bring it up on that left side. Passing over to Claycorn. Claycorn on that right wing. Going to lose the ball.
And we're going to have all the starters back on for the Lakers. Connor Little, Finn Vautour, and Griffin Hanna all going to the bench at the same time to put on the Lakers starters. Still a 5-point lead for the Lakers, so it's a close game.
McElwain over to Watson. Here's Gillette-Sear. Shot attempt up, no good. Golden Knights bring this game real close. So we'll see a timeout call.
Just a quick shout out to our minor officials, Delaney McElwain, Ben Bradford, and Thomas Williams. Thanks to all of them. And quick shout out to everyone working the stream here. Michael Breed on console. Kevin Sheffers-Roy on play-by-play, Adeline Albert working camera 1 and camera 3, Caleb Brewer down at camera 2, and Mr. White on scoreboard. What a game it's been. The Lakers got off to an early lead. However, Golden Knights have got it back to within 1 point. So as Kevin said, sometimes you don't mind losing this game, but hosting it would definitely be a great thing for seniors, fans. It'd be a great thing to host sectionals.
That's for sure. Definitely up here at the Skybox, we're rooting for the Lakers. No matter what, we're rooting for the Lakers, but especially this game, because being able to host sectionals means more streaming for us, and we definitely want that to happen. Lakers rolled their bench a little bit, and it might have not been the right call, as they, instead of building up a bigger lead, kind of jinxed them, and now they've kind of shortened their lead only to 1 point. But I think Lakers really don't want an injury to happen, because that could actually end their season rather than just a simple loss here.
Yeah,
They seem to be rolling with their starters.
Injuring one of the starters would be detrimental. Ryan really crucial for beyond the arc playmaking. Colby really also good at that three-point shooting. Real well-rounded player. Charlie, the grade 12 leader. Definitely someone they wouldn't like to lose. Jake, great well-rounded player. And Tyler, strong in the post and also good at three-point shooting. None of those people they'd like to lose.
There's a three-pointer. I would like to mention the Golden Knights are rolling their bench a lot. Only 2 starters, I want to say, out there. Those being Gillette Sear and Caden Petens. Other 3 players are non-starters, but they're working out pretty great because they let the other starters rest too. Lakers, 3-point lead here. It's Ethan Moorcraft. Was running our camera a game ago. Now he's on the court.
Might as well be a stream team member at this point. It's helped out quite a bit.
Big shout out to him. Really appreciate him having him up here. Caden Petens.
He's going to chase down Kai Shin.
Off the backboard. We'll find Charlie Gregory. Here's Ryan McElwain. McElwain going to shoot 3. Out of bounds. Ethan tries to keep that one alive, but might have bounced out of bounds first. Caden Petens would bring the ball up here. Cutting over to the right. In the paint, he's going to shoot. It rolls in. 1-point difference here. McElwain. Over to Charlie Gregory. In the paint. He'll shoot for 2. Charlie Gregory on fire. Speaking about on fire, Caden Petens bringing the ball up. He'll shoot that 3. Hits the rim this time. Might have jinxed him. Wabe gets that board. Passing off to Charlie Gregory. Wrong person to pass to. We'll see that one more time. Coming in with speed. He pretty much hit the rim there. I would almost a dunk there. Getting a lot of height. And we'll lose the ball there, but not sure whose possession that's going to be.
I will say Charlie, a player who does get a lot of steals, 3.471 average steals per game. Definitely a strong player when it comes to those steals, especially in certain games. There's games where he really gets a lot.
Shot attempt up, no good. Charlie Gregory is the only player on this roster this year to hit a triple-double in one of their previous games. I don't remember which game, but he did get a triple-double. Definitely a well-versed players on those steals, boards, and points. And even assists, to be honest. He kind of leads in a lot of those categories, or is up there. So definitely a great player to have. There's McElwain. Pass over to Watson. Only a few seconds on the shot clock. They need to take a shot here. Gonna pass it over to McElwain. McElwain gonna try to shoot a 3. Off the rim, resets
so
that
close.
shot clock. Board does go to the Golden Knights, though. Over to Cohen Petens. Petens over to Michael Wabe. Caden Petens over to Cohen Petens. He looks to shoot for 2. He'll get the shot off, get his own board, resetting that shot clock, letting his team breathe. The pass in gets interrupted by Charlie Gregory. He'll pass up. There's Ethan Moorcraft passing over to Tyler Watson. Ball will roll out of bounds. Charlie Gregory will finally get a breather as Griffin Hanna steps on for him. Caden Petens bringing the ball up here. Pass over, and Cohen Petens strikes. Getting in there.
Great handoff by Caden Petens over to Cohen Petens, who gets a quick drive in.
There's Jake Riley playing around the arc. Off to Watson. Watson on that left wing. Making his way in. Gonna slow down. 6 seconds on that shot clock. Over to McElwain. There you go. Seems our replay might be bugging out a little bit. Our apologies. There's that shot up. Wabe. Ryan McElwain on that right side. Cutting over to the left. Over to Jake Riley. Into Hannah. He'll draw the foul. Brett Curtis communicating to his players. First foul going up against Cullen Petens. Griffin Hannah's shot's good. Only a 4-point lead the Lakers have here, so these shots really do count.
Griffin Hannah, a player who has really stepped up here at sectionals. Not a starter, but I expect next year he will be a very strong player.
Yeah, Griffin Hannah's regionals have been really good. Over to Evan Dubé-Nickerson. Gonna find Michael Wabe. Will go out of bounds though. All right, McElwain trying to get his team open. We'll find Ethan Moorcraft. Back over to McElwain. Communicating to his team. Cutting into the paint there. Shot right outside of it. Fighting for that board. Wabe is able to grab it. Over to Cohen Petens. Here comes Petens. Pass over. Dubé-Nickerson. He'll try to shoot three. It's off the rim and out of bounds. Here's Kai Shin. Over to Colin Petens. Kai Shin trying to get that ball up, but it will roll. Will be an over and back call.
And after the first half, Harvey managed to get a little comeback going. 28-25 for their game against Southern Vic in the favor of Harvey.
And that's the senior girls regionals over there at Southern Victoria. You want to say they held Southern Victoria only to 2 points that quarter, so Lakers definitely picking that up, and good to see that lead come out, especially if you're a Harvey fan. That's good to hear.
Yeah, we could have both senior teams hosting sectionals.
And that's the dream, that's for sure. Here's McElwain. Pass it in. Super close game here as the Knights are starting to catch up. Only a 4-point deficit. As we apologize for our battery there. We'll try to get that figured out during the half. Hannah's shot's good. Hannah's second shot now. Wabe picks up that board. 5-point lead here for the Lakers. A little bit over a minute and a half to play in the half. Caden Petens.
Nice
makes it happen. little bit of a tumble there.
Ruben's going to go down hard. He looks like he's all right, though. They're going to take him off.
And the foul drawn there by Claycorn. My apologies there. We're just trying to get our camera situation sorted, but we should be good now. Claycorn sent to the line. These points are crucial. Highest free throw percentage on the team with 74. Claycorn deadly from the foul line. That one's going to hit the rim. Evan Dubé-Nickerson over to Peetons. Minute left to play in the quarter here. Peetons going to bring it up. Cutting over to the right. Going to shoot for two off the backboard. Wabe gets the board, shoots up two. Connor Little picks up that rebound. Here's McElwain. We see Brett Curtis communicating to his team. Trying to get them to spread out. Charlie Gregory. Gonna come up on the right side. Making his way into the paint. Beautiful patience there, but no luck. McElwain gets the steal though. Giving the Lakers another chance. McElwain's gonna shoot for two. All hands in the hands of Gillette Sear. Caden Peetons. 20 seconds left to play roughly. Gonna pass over. Here's Gillette Sear. Over, 3-point attempt. No good. Claycorn gonna pick up that rebound. Over to McElwain. McElwain over to Charlie Gregory on the left side. He'll shoot for two, and he's good. Charlie Gregory. 2 more points for the Lakers. Give him a 6-point lead. Last second shot, no good. And the Lakers lead by 6 points going into the quarter.
Harvey takes the lead with 9 seconds left. This game isn't over just yet. Luke with the rebound. 6 seconds left. Now 5, 4, 3. He goes in. Ryan down. Shot up.
Dad, I think it's time I get my own house.
The Harvey High School stream team would like to thank our premium sponsors, Bill Gammon, Black's Grocery and Café, Briggs and Little, David C.A. Williams Renovations, Dr. Dan Fletcher, Excel Manufacturing, Harvey High Helpers, Harvey Insurance, Hundredfold Acres Puppies, Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs, Paul Equipment, your local Devlon Bobcat Heavy Equipment Dealer, RSEI Consultants Ltd, Scott Pierce, our Emacs East Coast Elite Realty, and the Station House. As well as a shout out to our minor officials, Delaney McElwain, Ben Bradford, and Thomas Williams. And a quick shout out to everyone working up here. Michael Breed on console, Kevin Shevers Roy on play-by-play, Adeline Albert working both cameras up in the skybox, Mr. White on scoreboard, and Caleb Brewer helping out with camera 2 on the ground.
I wonder how Ben Bradford feels about this. He was used to be a Laker here before he graduated, and he did beat John Caldwell in a pretty close game in Harbor Station. So he's probably happy to see the boys win again. Delaney McElwain, also a former All-Star here for the senior girls. 2 very strong players there. Working on score clocks. Great to see the graduated students helping out on the streams. Big shout out to them.
And we'll get started off here. Only a 6-point deficit going into the third. It should be a close one, unless either side is able to pull away.
Yeah. I just want to do a shout out quickly to David White and Mr. MacGyver, 2 of our teachers here and principal, I guess. They've just been awesome making sure our streams can happen and supporting us every step of the way. So just want to shout them out. They deserve so much praise. And a thing that we're able to do because of that is replays, and replays are back to work, and thanks to Michael Breed for fixing that up. And we're here on the way. McElwain with the 3, no good though. There's Caden Petens passing off to Anderson. Over to Evan Dubé-Nickerson. That's going to hit the rim there. Petens going to be able to get that board. Over. The jump ball will be created by Watson and Gillette Sear. Will be going Lakers' way. Charlie Gregory bring the ball in here. Over to McElwain. Ryan over to Charlie. Charlie gonna go into the paint. Goes to shoot, but the ball doesn't come up. He'll cycle around. Anderson. Driving into the paint there. Pass over. 2 more points for the Golden Knights. You see that on the replay there. Evan Dubé-Nickerson getting some points for his name. Claycorn looks to respond in the same manner, and he does. Here's Petens driving front and center. Over to Cohen Petens on the left wing there. Back over to Caden Petens. Caden Petens going to try to put down 3 off the rim. Watson picks up that board. Over to Charlie Gregory coming up on that right side.
Getting around the Golden Knights players, that Euro step there. Great job by Charlie Gregory. He has had a great game thus far. 18 points now with that one.
Shot off the rim.
Oh.
And a fall there. And an injury onto Evan Dubé-Nickerson. As he will get up. Looks like I got the wind knocked out of him. Ball went flying there. He will stay on the court though. Charlie Gregory thrown in here. 41-35, the Lakers leading here with 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter. 7.5, I guess. Here's McElwain, over to Claycorn. Claycorn coming up on the right side, gonna shoot for 2. He gets it and draws a foul.
Everyone in the crowd loving that one. Once again, the 74% from the line. Colby Claycorn, odds are he'll make this one and make it a 3-point play. Something that would be nice for the Lakers right now. Pushing the lead up to 9, so really developing that lead since halftime. It was a lot closer at the half. and a lot closer at the end of the second. And he is going to make it the three-point play.
That foul going up against Evan Dubé Nickerson, his second. And team second. Owen Petens. Pass it inwards into Evan Dubé Nickerson. He responds with 2 points. Here's Claycorn over to McElwain. McElwain bringing it up, front and center. Passing it into Gregory, will hit his feet and roll over to Cohen Petens as he takes it for the Golden Knights. Moving up. Around that arc, Gillette Sear in the paint, looks to pass. Will roll out of bounds. Watson going to throw in here over to McElwain. Here's Ryan McElwain into the paint. Won't be able to get the ball up though.
And Ryan McElwain's going to hit throw-in.
3-point attempt by Charlie Gregory. Nothing but net.
On fire from beyond the arc tonight. 3 3-pointers already. Him and Caden Petens kind of competing here. 3 for Gregory, 4 for Caden. We'll see what they're able to do.
Here's Cohen Petens looking to get in there. Will shoot. Resetting that shot clock, but Charlie Gregory picks up that board. Gonna fork it right all over to Claycorn. He'll come in with speed. Gets his own board right out of the hands of Gillette Sear, being able to send that one out to Watson. Watson in the paint, gonna shoot for 2 off the backboard. That board will go to the Golden Knights. Anderson bringing the ball up on the left wing. Over to Gillette Sear. Evan Dubé Nickerson gonna shoot. Will fall.
Will go to the line for 3. Didn't get his last and one to go, but seems like an alright shooter if he's willing to shoot from there, so expect he'll make at least a few of these. Maybe like 1 or 2.
Legend has it that Evan Dubé Nickerson plays especially good against the Harvey Lakers, from what I've heard. So I think we're seeing that here. He's putting up more points than I think we saw last time. Definitely getting in the paint and being very lethal. Second one is good, and it was from the arc, so that's 3 shots there he's going to get. And here's his third one. It's good. 2 for 3 from the line. That's not bad at all. Here's Charlie Gregory bringing the ball up. Over to Ryan McElwain. 3-point attempt. No good. Anderson picks up that board with ease. Anderson, shot attempt no good. Stone gets the board and gets the points.
His first points of the night.
Ryan McElwain over to Watson. Watson on that right side. Trying to break through the defense. Will lose the ball, but it will go out of bounds. Lakers will keep that in as Petens tried to keep it in, but he didn't work out. Nice C by Charlie over to McElwain in that back left corner as he makes his way in the paint to shoot for 2. Resets that shot clock, but Petens gets the board. Shot up, no good. Claycorn. Over to McElwain. McElwain gonna find Colby Claycorn. Colby Claycorn off to Charlie Gregory. Charlie Gregory for 3. Off the rim. Cohen Petens picks up that rebound. Here he comes. Over to Stone. Talon Stone gonna find Anderson. Anderson gonna shoot for 3. Isaac Anderson's 3's no good. McElwain picks up that board. And here he comes, Ryan. Gonna get knocked over while getting in the paint. Ryan McElwain recently beat the 3-point record for the Lakers in this gym. 10 3-pointers the Dawson Ford Memorial game against the Macadam Warriors. Definitely a feared player, that's for sure. Deadly beyond the arc. And most of all is only in grade 10. So definitely a future prospect for this Lakers crew. Come his senior year, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with if he's already beaten records in grade 10.
During this timeout, I'd like to give a big shout out to Kevin for doing everything this week, setting up all the camera angles, making sure there's no technical difficulties during this long weekend of regionals. Stayed after school for hours every day. So a big thank you to him.
Appreciate it, Hunter. And it's my pleasure, and it's thanks to all of our sponsors and everyone else that I am able to do all this. I enjoy it, so I always put in the time. As these teams never been closer. Lead is still 6 points here for the Lakers, but the Golden Knights are slowly but surely whittling away at the Lakers, I think, and seeing a lot of energy being used by the starters for the Lakers, as we're seeing the Golden Knights being pretty strategic. They have rolled a lot of their bench, but the Lakers have too as well, but we're seeing starters be more of a key asset as they were not in the first quarter, but now this half, it's the starter show. Golden Knights with 3 starters out. And we're going to see 4 starters out for the Lakers. Jake Riley going to take a breather as Griffin Hanna steps on here. 6th man for the Lakers. So McElwain will get those foul shots. Nothing but net. There could be spikes around the rim and that would have gone in.
Ryan McElwain, 48% from the line when they did play John Caldwell. He was 100% and almost maintained that here today, 2 for 3.
Cohen. Over to Shin. He'll sink 3. Reminiscent of the game against the Eagles.
And just quickly an update. End of the third, Southern Victoria has reclaimed the lead, 44-42, leading by 2, so a very close game that is. Very important. We could have both Lakers teams hosting sectionals.
Claycorn going to take an injury on his foot. Non-injury the Lakers want. He's able to get up though.
They are going to take him off though, give him a break here. Well, seems like he's okay-ish. He looking like he might be able to recover before sectionals or even the end of the game. Was a bit worried there though. He would be a big player to lose for the rest of this game and especially sectionals because they do guaranteed make it.
Lead scorer for the Lakers squad, so definitely don't want to be losing him. See Joe Gregory giving him some tips. Assistant coach Joe Gregory alongside Michael Fletcher have been doing great. McElwain responds with the 3. Beautiful shot, showing why he holds the record. What a response. Beaton's no hesitation, just knocking down 3 after 3 as McElwain looks to respond. Smith with the ball now, stepping in for Claycorn. Over to McElwain. He'll shoot off a 3. He's good.
Back and forth threes here we got.
Cohen Petens making his way into the paint. Will shoot for 2. He's good. Ryan McElwain on that left side. Pass off to Charlie Gregory. Charlie Gregory cutting right. Gonna find a Watson. Here's Watson for 3. Off the rim. Griffin Hanna trying to boot that one over to him, but board will go to Golden Knights. Shot attempt up is good by Caden Petens.
6 now for Caden Petens. Very strong three-point shooter.
McElwain on that three-point line, gonna shoot another three. He's good.
Ryan McElwain and Caden Petens having a bit of a three-point contest here, back and forth. Both of them have scored 2 right after one another.
What a run. Here's Kai Shin with a 3, no good. Watson picks up that board after fighting for it. Bringing it up. He's on that left side. Gonna find Charlie Gregory. Charlie into Griffin Hanna. Griffin Hanna over to Smith. Smith cutting in. All the way around, gonna find Watson. Watson with only 5 seconds on that shot clock. Gonna try to drive in, shoot for 2, no good. Kai Shin picks up that board. Over to Anderson. Anderson. Over to Cohen Petens. Gonna find Caden Petens. He's probably looking for another 3 here. He'll shoot one off the rim. McElwain picks up that rebound. McElwain. Playing around that arc. The steal from Caden Petens. He comes in with speed, puts 2 in. Charlie Gregory on that arc, over to McElwain. He'll shoot another 3. That one hits the rim. Anderson picks up that board. Petens over to Kai Shin. He's good. 3 points for the Golden Knights. 1 point difference here, as that one extra point gets added from before. Lakers losing their lead almost. Charlie Gregory gonna shoot for 3. Off the rim. Griffin Hanna's able to box out. There you go, 2 points for Griffin Hanna. Cohen Petens on that right side. Charlie Gregory with a steal. Coming in, there's 2 more points. Caden Petens. 20 seconds in this quarter. Bring it up. Pass over. Here's Anderson. Only a few seconds left. Petens with the shot. He sinks it. 2 point difference after that 3-pointer by Cohen Petens going into the last quarter here. Oh my. And that is the bracket currently. Eagles will be facing the winner of this game in sectionals, wherever they that'll be next weekend, and it will be wherever whatever team wins this game, that'll be where it is, and that could be either Harvey or John Caldwell. And based on this, it's a flip of a coin. Definitely a close game. We appreciate everyone for tuning in. Update on the senior girls tournament over there. It is tied 46-46, so pretty much as close as this one. I think even closer, which I would say is impossible, but apparently it is. So Harvey on the precipice of having a double host as the Lakers take the lead from what we're hearing from David White. We appreciate him keeping not only scoreboard, also keeping track of that other game, running double duty as we get ready for the last quarter here. This game is a little behind, as we are already in the last quarter over in Southern Victoria, as that game probably is close to ending. And we'll make sure to update you guys when we get that final score. As the Lakers are ready to play a good last quarter here. Claycorn stepping back on even with his injury. That's how much he is. That's how deadly he is of a shooter. His foot could be hurting, and he's still worth it. So we're also seeing Griffin Hanna stay out, and Hudson Mason. as Jake and Watson take a breather. As we'll start here with Caden Peetons with the throw-in. Caden Peetons gonna shoot for 3. Off the rim. Claycorn picks up that board. Back over to Claycorn. Claycorn gonna swing over right. Passing over to McElwain. McElwain gonna shoot for 3. Off the rim. Hudson really trying to get that jump ball, but it will get away from him. Moving up, out of bounds pass.
And so Ryan McElwain bringing it down for the Lakers. He's going to hand it off to Colby Claycorn. Colby Claycorn driving in. He's going to get it around the John Caldwell players and put up 2.
First points of the quarter. Kai Shin looking to respond. Off the rim. Anderson picks up that board. Here's Peetons just going to run right in there. 2 points for the Golden Knights.
And already both teams going for those drives here. Looking to keep it simple and make sure that those points aren't risky to go for.
That one rolls in. Lakers responding with 2 points of their own. Anderson bringing the ball up. Gonna find Cohen Peetons. Cohen over to Kai Shin. Kai Shin gonna find Anderson. Anderson. There will be a call there. I did not catch it though. Will still be. Peetons looking for the opportunity. We'll find it with Anderson coming up right close. Over to Caden Peetons. He'll shoot a 3. Super close, no dice. Griffin Hanna picks up that board. Over to Claycorn. McElwain with the 3, no good, off the rim. Peetons picks up that board. Over to Caden Peetons. Off the pass from Cohen. Over to Anderson. Back over to Caden. Caden Peetons. Over to Kai Shin. Shin gonna shoot for a far 2. He sinks it. 2 points for him. Only a 2-point difference now. As Claycorn looks to get in and make it a little bit bigger, but there will be a call there.
Colby Claycorn going to the line for his 3rd time this game, 2 for 3 already, as I'm sure we mentioned many times. Last time he did play John Caldwell, he was 50%, but he only did go once and went 1 for 2 for that single trip. So he's taking a couple more this time. We'll see what he's able to do.
Brett Curtis communicating to his team there. Here's Claycorn. First one's good. One more shot for Claycorn here. He's good. As you're saying, most deadly free throw shooter on this Lakers squad, 74%. Here's Anderson. Over to Peetons, over to Shin. He'll shoot for 2, no good. Watson looking to get that board. Will draw a foul. As he'll have to do a marathon. Never mind, it will be the second foul going up against Kai Shin. As here's Jake Riley. On that left side. Gets the 2-point, gets the 2-point attempt up, gets his own board. Second shot, draws the foul. Claycorn, drawn fouls, left, right, and center. Shout out to Caleb Brewer for those courtside shots. First shot is good. Keeping that percentage high. Second one's good too. Lakers get a tiny lead here, 6 points. Caden Petens looking to respond. All the way over. Anderson gonna shoot for three off the backboard. Right into the hands of Watson. Over to Charlie Gregory. Charlie Gregory. Back over. Off the pass from Jack Gillespie. He'll get his own board and put 2 points up. Charlie Gregory. Deadly player.
Grab it as his own rebound. Getting that 2 extra points here at a crucial time. Picking up their lead against Caldwell. It was really close, but now it's an 8-point lead. They've got to do something quick.
Watson gonna get that rebound once again. He's been getting boards left, right, and center for this team. Jack Gillespie on the right side. Rookie showing that he deserves to stand with the big dogs. Passing to Charlie Gregory. As they check the floor there. Our cord might have been getting in the way a little bit. Petens, bring the ball up. Making his way into the paint. Will push Charlie Gregory as he will draw the foul.
And the bench and the crowd really happy with that one. We've had one thing about this regionals that has been great is almost every game has had an amazing crowd. It's been such an atmosphere here today. The bench has really been hyped up about it. So has the crowd. It's been a great atmosphere here today.
Almost able to grab that, it's Charlie Gregory, but will be forced out, and Watson's going to interrupt that one. And there you see that on the replay, just hitting that away, and there will be a timeout call by the Lakers, letting the boys breathe. Harvey with a over in the senior girls regionals. Harvey is leading by 9 points now. As the game comes to an end, probably a minute left or two, but left to play in that one. So if you're a fan of the Lakers, that is good news.
They're likely going to be hosting sectionals here. So that is very nice. And if the senior boys can keep the lead that they've got, 71-63, they might be able to host sectionals as well. And if both teams can host sectionals and get number one in regionals, we could see both senior teams in Harbor Station. And even more crazy would be if both senior teams won Harbor Station.
I do want to give a massive shout out to Brett Curtis, the head coach, stepping up for the Lakers squad here. He has been doing a wonderful job at coaching these boys. I can see every single time I'm in one of their practices setting up some technology, they absolutely adore him, and he's doing a wonderful job. Every one of their practices, motivated, has the energy, and he's willing to argue for his boys and making sure that they just get what they deserve out there and getting enough play time, playing the bench a lot, making sure the starters feel good, and the seniors. He's just all around a wonderful coach and a blessing to the Harvey squad here. Also, Mike Bullio, the coach for the John Caldwell Golden Knights, doing a great job managing his boys. A lot of playing time for a lot of players here. We're seeing some great job from a lot of the non-starters as well on both teams. Caden Petens gonna respond with two off the timeout. Taking advantage of the hole in the Lakers defense. Charlie Gregory looking to respond here. Passing over. There's Claycorn. Claycorn on the right wing in the paint, gonna shoot for two, bounces out. Miss Watson will try to grab that rebound, but we'll hear there'll be a wraparound call there. Third foul going up against Caden Petens. Or check that. Third foul going up against Colby Claycorn. Here's Caden Petens with the ball on the other side. Cohen Petens in the paint, gonna look to shoot for two. Off the rim, gets his own board surrounded in Lakers. Will create the jump ball. There's McElwain bringing the ball up for the Lakers. Fire pass over to Watson. Here's Watson on the right side. Pass into McElwain. McElwain. Shot will roll out.
Was a nice pass by Tyler Watson. Just unable to finish the play there, but still 6-point lead. It's definitely not a huge lead, but it is somewhat comfortable for the Lakers. If they keep it up on defense and keep getting points on offense, they should be in the clear.
Great job by Jake Riley. Gets the tip off, makes Shin lose his footing, and as he falls, he jumps on it, getting the jump ball created. This will be going to the Golden Knights, but next time a jump ball happens, because of Jake Riley there, it will be going to the Lakers. Beautiful play there. And the shot clock at 7 seconds, just all around. Great for the Lakers there. As a pass into Cohen Petens is almost rolls underneath him. He will be able to reset the shot clock and get his own board there. Looking to fork it out. They're fighting for the board there. And another jump ball created, this time by McElwain, and this time it will be Lakers ball.
We're more than halfway through the fourth here already, as we are seeing.
They playing a little game over there at the floor, as they might need to get the brush out. Claycorn, bring the ball up here. Pass over to McElwain. Ryan, gonna shoot for two. Off the rim. Cohen Petens picks up that rebound. Over to Anderson. Anderson. Pass over. Here's Kai Shin. He's gonna try to shoot for two. No good. Being able to get that board though. Over to Anderson on the right side. There's a 3-point attempt from him. Off the rim. Claycorn picks up that rebound. And as here he comes. With speed. McElwain for three. Rolling out. Shin gonna pick up that board. Cohen Petens getting in. Gonna shoot for two. Gets it. Golden Knights catching up here. 4-point deficit. Charlie Gregory almost able to respond. Gets his own board and makes it happen.
Great job, Charlie Gregory. Lots of second chance points he's gotten this game. He has, 29-ish points, about 29 points. So nearly 30. Last time he matched up, he did have 20. So already he's beaten his last game against John Caldwell's point amount.
Cohen Petens makes it happen. 2 more points. Him and Charlie going back for back. And the pass in will make its way over to Jake Riley. And here's Charlie Gregory looking to go in to respond with two. Will be guilty of a foul. His first of the game. That goes to show, I was mentioning earlier how much more of a clean player he has become. And it is true, Charlie Gregory. This far in the game, not a single foul until now on his name, and that doesn't mean that he's not been getting involved. He's been in the paint, getting those points up. So we'll see a little bit of a break here. Update on the Southern Vic game there. 60-51 now, Southern Vic leading. Or Harvey leading, rather. That would be upset. As the Lakers have a 4-point lead here.
4 points. 3 minutes remaining. It's still anyone's game. Harvey is going to hope to hold off the Golden Knights. I mean, Golden Knights proving that they can keep up. But at this rate, Lakers have held them off for this long. If they're able to for just 3 more minutes, then they will host sectionals. And assuming that the girls can do the same, they will also host sectionals.
The Lakers starting lineup.
And the game is over. The senior girls are going to be hosting sectionals 60-51. So if the senior boys can do the same, we're going to be double hosting sectionals, which should be great for everyone.
Big shout out to the senior girls there. Wicked team over there. Having a great season. Undefeated in league play, I'm pretty sure. Cohen Petens. He gets his own board. Charlie Gregory getting up there, interrupting that, but the board will go back to Golden Knights. And after a few shots, nothing goes in. Watson over to Charlie Gregory. Charlie Gregory over to Claycorn. Claycorn shooting for 2. He's good.
What a shot there. Step back. Deep 2. He is a shooter himself. Harvey, a pretty strong shooting team.
Anderson. Pass over. 3-point shot from Petens, no good. Cohen Petens over to Anderson. Anderson 3-point shot is good. Ryan McElwain putting the ball up on the right wing. Here's Jake Riley going around. Over to Ryan McElwain. He'll shoot for 3. Off the rim. Charlie Gregory picking up that board on the right side. Back over to McElwain. Claycorn finds the ball off his foot. Back over to Charlie Gregory. In the paint, he'll shoot for 2. He's good.
And a nice spin move there by Charlie Gregory. Getting some more points on the board. He has had an amazing game. Over 30 points now. So great game for Charlie Gregory. Really stepping up.
Watson with the steal. So he's not the only senior on this roster.
And what was just a 3-point game mere seconds ago has now turned into a 7-point one.
Back-to-back layups there for the seniors. Tyler Watson and Charlie Gregory, 2 very strong, prolific players for this Harvey roster. Definitely key players in Brett's arsenal here, as we'll have another timeout. Whew. I think the Golden Knights really need to get some of those threes going if they want to come back here.
Well, they could have earlier, but then Tyler Watson and Charlie Gregory back-to-back strong plays. Tyler Watson with the great steal. Charlie Gregory, good job finding that mid-range. It was tough. It was so close just mere seconds ago, but already the Lakers with a 7-point lead. Only a minute and a half remaining. It's still not out of question, but not only will the Golden Knights have to pick up points quick, they'll also have to hold off the Lakers, which is pretty difficult.
Just a reminder, the winner of this game is hosting sectionals, and there's a confirmed team, that being the Eagles, will be going wherever that tournament lies. If Harvey does win this game here for the boys, the games will be streamed here next weekend. And as we've just got confirmation, our senior girls will be hosting sectionals here next weekend. So regardless, next weekend there will be some streams that you guys are definitely going to want to tune in for. So we get ready for the throw-in here. Kai Shin. Over to Petens. Anderson. Cycling the ball over. Shot by Kai Shin. He sinks the 3. As I was saying, they need those 3 points. And he's going to be able to respond with 1. Nice see to Jake Riley. Beautiful patience.
Cohen Petens gone flying through the air. He's going to take a far fall. Seems like he might have hurt his jaw or mouth or something.
Or his finger, I can't tell.
I think he might have a lip bleed.
Maybe it is his lip, actually. You might be right.
I think it might be his lip, because you can't play if you're bleeding. And he doesn't seem to be too badly hurt.
That patience from Jake Riley, though, was beautiful. As he draws the foul. As Petens is in foul trouble now, 1 away. Shouldn't be an issue.
If Jake Riley, who does have a perfect 50% from the free throw line, odds are he'll make 1 of 2. If he makes 1 of 2, that's going to put them in 80, a 5-point lead, requiring a 3 and a 2 to catch up for the Golden Knights. Golden Knights can score a 3 and a 2, but once again, they would also have to hold off the Lakers from scoring, which, you know, Petens technically did, but not without fouling.
Jake Riley gonna get those foul shots here. First one is good. You see Cohen Petens step off. Strong player. Previous All-Star player, so not the player you want to see get injured. And for Jake Riley, apparently not the player you want to send to the line. He goes 2 for 2. Here's Petens with a pass over to Anderson.
You gotta get
over to Shinn
here.
Anderson. Pass over to Gillette Sear. Back over to Anderson. Anderson gonna shoot for 3.
They're gonna foul him in the act of shooting. So he is going to go to the line. If he makes 3 for 3, it is a 3-point, or no. It'd be a 4-point game if he goes 3 for 3 here.
He is a strong shooter from the line from what we've seen, but a lot of nerves here.
Yeah. Oh.
Bounce out there. Second one's good. You'll got 1 more here.
To make it a 4-point game. Requiring 2 baskets. 47 seconds left on the clock. It would be possible to make 2.
Brett Curtis will call a quick timeout right after that.
Probably going over some defensive plays. And just quickly during this timeout, we'd like to shout out our minor officials: Riley DeMerchant, Delaney McElwain, Ben Bradford, and Thomas Williams. Shout out to all of them. As well as a shout out to everyone working the stream: Michael Breed on console, Kevin Shepherds-Roy on play-by-play, Adeline Albert working both the cameras up in the skybox, Caleb Brewer on the ground camera, and Mr. White up here on scoreboard. And earlier was keeping an eye on the girls' game, which, as you know, unless you're just joining us, the senior girls did win 60-51 over Southern Victoria in a close game. Harvey did really pull ahead at the end, though.
Southern Vic did have the lead going into the half, I think, but Lakers, just how they did in Harbor Station, had a good comeback. As they have 47 seconds left to play. 4-point deficit that the Golden Knights have to recover from. In this Lakers wad, I imagine we're just going to see nothing but starters. Cohen Petens making his return. We'll see if he'll get a few more seconds on the court here. We'll see if he is injured. The consequence of him getting injured even more is higher, so maybe it's smarter just to bench him, making sure we have him ready for sectionals.
Although I think for just a lip bleed, I think if you stop the bleeding by sectionals, I think you wouldn't miss sectionals. Unless you really hurt something. Yeah, although if he is still bleeding, you can't play if you're bleeding, so even though it's only seemingly, hopefully, a minor injury, he can't play.
Here's a throw in from Charlie Gregory. Over to Ryan McElwain. Into Watson. Here's Watson. Watson on that left side. Gonna try to shoot for two off the rim. Board goes to Golden Knights. Here's Anderson bringing it up. They need to get a lot of points here, so shooting quick is what they need. Over the three-point line. As he looks for the opportunity, but the defense is too strong from the Lakers. Ty can't get anything up. Ball's rolling.
Oh no, Ryan McElwain looking for it.
They will create the jump ball.
And I think this time it is going to go to the Golden Knights. 20 seconds left, 4-point game. So the Golden Knights have time. They got to get a quick stop on Harvey. They got to make a quick points here. They got to get a quick stop on Harvey.
Shot clock will get set there. 10 seconds. Paytons needs to throw in here. As they do lose Cohen Paytons, as he will be on the bench here. 21 seconds left to play. They need, their best hope would be a 3-and-1.
Oh,
losing the ball. Holding off. Great play there. Recovery by Shin there. Over to Anderson. Into Michael. 2 points. No defender. The Lakers just need to play hard to get with the ball here. Pass over to Watson. Purposeful foul, I want to say there.
Oh, for sure. There's no way that wasn't intentional. They're going to hope Tyler Watson goes 0 for 2. However, with Tyler Watson's 57% free throw rating, that could be unlikely. If he does manage to make one of these, if he makes 2 of 2, I'd consider a game over.
A lot of nerves on Tyler Watson here. His first one will come up short. Ten seconds left to play. Watson's second one's good.
We've got 10 seconds to make a 3. John Caldwell needs to go quick though. Full court press.
Looking for the 3-point here. Anderson over to Peens. Peens gonna shoot the 3.
Oh!
So close. No good though. Watson needs to hold off. Another foul.
1.6 seconds remaining. Either what? I mean, like, Tyler's just got to go 0 for 2 here, or else it's over. If he goes 0 for 2, they literally just have to go for a full court or a very, very long 3. Like, yeah, a full court. Basically, unless they were able to pass it really, really far, really, really fast.
Let's see what Watson has. Send him to the line once again. And he sinks it. That might be game, folks. Tyler Watson at the line will finish this one off. And he'll go 2 for 2. Nail in the coffin. Payton's going to try to bank a half court. No good. Your Harvey High Lakers are hosting sectionals alongside the senior girls next weekend. 84-79 Lakers.
That is a huge win. 84-79. Both Lakers teams going to host sectionals. Both Lakers teams winning regionals, and I think they both have good odds to make it to Harbor Station. Both teams very, very strong. So as I said earlier, if both teams would win Harbor Station, that would be very, very rare.
Now I want to shout out a bunch of people here. Michael Breed on console. Currently, he's been doing scoreboard all weekend. Every single game he's been here, so big shout out to him. Adlin Albert as well, working double duty on the cameras, doing a great job. David White organizing all of this, helping prepare everything, being kind of our guide there and working all these games. Appreciate him a lot. Caleb Brewer working every game as well. On camera too, doing an amazing job. Big shout out to him. Kurt Kometa hopped on yesterday, did a great job. Big shout out to him. Hunter Kleski, he's been commentating all these games, putting in a lot of work. It is no easy task, but he is up for it and he's doing a great job. So big shout out to everyone. Mr. MacGyver, our principal, thanks for support and everything. All the coaches, all the refs, everyone who helped make this happen. These regionals have been very successful, and we want to shout out MBIAA and everyone involved, all the minor officials, all the parents of the senior girls for giving us the score. Big shout out all around, and especially a big shout out to our premium sponsors. Those being Bill Gammon, Briggs and Little, David C.A. Williams Renovations, Dr. Dan Fletcher, XL Manufacturing, Harvey High Helpers, Harvey Insurance, Hundredfold Acres Puppies, the Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs, Paul Equipment, your local Devilon and Bobcat heavy equipment dealer, RSEI Consultants Ltd, Scott Pierce at Remax East Coast Realty, the Station House and Black's Grocery and Café. And after this game, if you're around, you might want to step in for some baked bread and sweets. Big shout out to our sponsors. They make all this possible. And a big shout out to everyone else. And we are going to run our ad and go to, I guess that's the end of the tournament. So we'll see you folks next weekend for senior girls and senior boys playing here. Have a good one, folks.
Harvey takes the lead with 9 seconds left. This game isn't over just yet. Luke with the rebound. 6 seconds left. Now 5, 4, 3. He goes in. Ryan down.
Dad, I think it's time I get my own house.
Harvey takes the lead with 9 seconds left. This game isn't over just yet. Luke with the rebound. 6 seconds left. Now 5, 4, 3. He goes in. Ryan down.
Dad, I think it's time I get my own house.